All right, good morning. We have us a panel installed. This is the left side of the refrigerator, and I'll put the right side of the refrigerator once I put my refrigerator in the hole. Then I'll know exactly where I want it. Platform is in. I've got my air return right here. That'll be a door with a grate over it so that we can get all the fresh air we need. Plus, it'll be an access panel to work on the system. My electric heat slides right in there. Very easy, convenient. I've sealed up the entire plenum into the floor. The hot water tank is hooked up. I got my wires. I mean, everything is just going to be so easy to work on. There's my gas, which will come through the floor, but not before it goes into a manifold. There's my heat. There'll be wires coming down through that hole, through that wall, and I left this open so that I can run gas lines, electric lines, anything I need, you know, over, up and into this cavity with no issues. Of course, the stove will be sitting right here. Okay, the refrigerator will be right here, and the microwave will be above that, and there'll be a hood. Let's see, what else can I tell you? That's about it. Now I'm going to focus on my my countertops. I've got the Granite company coming tomorrow, so I've just got to make sure that everything is exactly the way I want it for them to template. All right, I'll be back. Okay, I got the Granite folks coming tomorrow, so I've got a couple of things I want to do here before they template. My refrigerator platform and stove platform is turned into my toolbox, and that's all good. All right, let me finish up here, and then I'll be back with you. Brandy girl, she's up in the trailer. Hi, Brandy. What are you doing? What are you, silly girl? You silly girl. What do you think, huh? What do you think? Well, I'm trimming out the tops of the cabinets, getting ready for the template tomorrow for the Granite. So I got to get that done today. So I've got the kitchen top all done, and now I'm going to do the bathroom top. But first, it's sardine time. Anybody that knows me knows I love my sardines. And also, I was 250 pounds December 3rd. I'm now 230. I've lost 20 pounds. That was my goal. And I did it by knocking out pasta and bread. That's it. Pasta and bread. I eat everything else. Crab cakes, sardines, chicken, steaks. But all starches like pasta, well, baked potatoes, and bread. I've cut it all out. Want to lose weight? That's how to do it. All right, I'll be back. I'll do some more, and I'll be back. Okay, got the Granite guys coming tomorrow, so I've trimmed out my cabinets. Tongue and groove. Look at that cool knot right there, huh? So this cabinet is Rete for Granite. I made a couple of notes on the walls, overhanging the front, zero overhang on this side right here. I just want the granite to stop right on the edge there. Of course, we'll have backsplash all the way around, so that'll be nice. My behind the bed cabinet is trimmed out enough so that tomorrow when they template, everything's good to go. Good to go. Of course, the other nightstand is exactly the same. The bathroom, that's where the granite goes, right on top of that square. And of course, the kitchen. Kitchen counters all trimmed out at the top. Ready for him to come template. This is the finished edge right here. It's all sanded. Got a job for Gina. She's going to fill all the nail holes and then I'll sand them again. I guess you call that the left side of the refrigerator. Panel is up. It's squared. The top is all ready to go. What I'm going to do tomorrow, when I've got some muscle here to help me, is I'm going to bring the refrigerator in and stick it in here, push it up against here where it belongs. Of course, there'll be a trim board, all the way down. But if I don't need that much, and I only need that, let's say I only need 3/4 of an inch, then I'll just use 3/4 of an inch. And once I've got it dry fitted and everything, then I can take my other side of my panel and I'll know exactly where I want to build it. Okay. And then of course the stove is right where my toolbox is. Just to summarize, the hot water tank, I've had the water on all day. As you can see, 0 leaks. I can see. Valves are open. My air conditioning vent is poking through the wall in the bathroom. I've got the register is in there. Now, of course, this down at the bottom there gets a gets a door, an access panel. It'll cover that, and it'll it'll have vents in it, so it'll be real nice. Now, keep in mind that back wall right there is insulated, except for where the hot water tank goes through. But if we are in a wintertime situation and the furnace is right there, I am not worried about this compartment getting too cold and freezing. Okay, the floor underneath this, under the subfloor is all insulated. All the heat and everything's down there. So I'm not worried about that at all. And depending on how tomorrow goes, I may even cut my my hole for my refrigerator. So we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, I'm real pleased with the countertop trim. Of course, I've got to put the blah blah blah. I still got to put a. What am I saying? You know, it doesn't matter. You know, the rails and the bottom. Let's see if I got a piece of lumber. Yeah, right over here. People keep asking me what the 3 pieces of wood are for. Well, they're to give me an absolute edge for my trim boards for the cabinets, so that when the floor comes up, the cabinet bottom right here is exactly where the floor is, because, and it's done the same way over here on this wall. And I did that so that when I put my flooring on there, it's going to go all the way across, okay, and then there's going to be a piece of aluminum that's cut, that's going to have like wings that go all the way that way and wings that go all the way that way, and of course a lip, you know, like a channel, like, you know, like the stuff I used to cut. You know, basically a lip, so that that part of the floor does not, you know, just get worn off with, you know, all the, you know, walking on it and stuff like that. If you just had flooring there with nothing to protect it, it would just destroy whatever's there. So a nice piece of aluminum that is the same thickness as the flooring, and I'll butt my flooring right up to it, so there's no lip or anything like that. It'll just be a smooth transition. And I'm going to send that off and have it powder coated when I get it cut in here to fit. So, what else can Vince tell you? Well, Vince can't tell you anything. All right, the wife just called. She's on her way home. This was her long weekend, so she is raring to relax. 3 days of 12-hour shifts, boy. Ain't that something? Okay, anyway, let me clean up this mess, and I'll come back and say goodbye.